Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name's Friday, your reader and host. I'm hoping everybody is having a great day. If you're enjoying my interpretation of the cards, please go ahead and pass that puff, give a like, and subscribe. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Anyways, we are going to do my version of the Celtic Cross today, for this session. And I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I am trying to grow my channel. So if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe, that would be great. Anyways, I've already cleared the space and cleansed the cards. I've grounded myself. I did a little bit of a meditation. It is so hot here. I can't even take my dog out for a proper walk. We get up early in the morning, and instead of taking him for a walk, we end up like doing a run around thing in the backyard where he chases treats and whatever. And then I can do that, at 5 or 7 minutes at a time, and then he's too hot and I have to bring him back in. He's an American bulldog, so he has a really short nose. So I can't deprive him of going outside. So I try and do a little bit of a workaround. And then throughout the day, he goes out 5 minutes at a time, and then he'll come back in. He might not even go out for the whole 5 minutes. Sorry, I don't know if I just boxed those or if they were already boxed. Anyways, I'm going to cut these again, and we're going to get started on that Celtic Cross. So if you find yourself here, that means our energies have synchronized. So there could potentially be a message here for you. Might just stick around and find out. Okay, let's see if that'll happen again. Okay, so that must have been the one I was hanging on. So we have the King of Wands. He's very high passion, but likes for things to move quickly. Also, very knowledgeable, like with hands-on type things. And then the Ace of Swords. Alrighty, Spirit, Source, God, what else can you share with us to provide for this cross? 6 of Swords. Hoping everybody can see this well. My dog is currently outside at the moment, so I keep checking the door to see if he's there. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, so there's 2 cards here. I'm going to say they go this way. So this would be the the 5 of Wands and the Magician. Okay, so, 2 of Wands. In this deck, this 2 of Wands here, I kind of look at that, the guy is standing there, and I want to say, pick a path. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go the easy route? Or are you going to take the route with challenges? And your first step here is death. So feels like there is a transition. 7 of Pentacles. There's even maybe, I think you have come to a point, just looking at this, you are at a point where the King of Wands, like I said, he is the master of the hands-on. He's the one that knows how to get, he's the one that gets things done. The Magician is the manifester, the one that thinks up the idea. So this is like a magician type with the Ace of Swords here, right? This is new, intellectual. Okay. The Chariot. So let's see. So that's not. So there's definitely an energy of wanting to move or feeling compelled to move. The Fool. Wow. Okay. So the energy here is the Eight of Swords. When I do the Celtic Cross reading, I like to put the energy card up here and then Justice up underneath. Okay. So I'm going to sit down here. So my dog wants in. No, not yet. Okay. So I feel like there is a desire to grow, a desire to all I can say is that a desire to grow. You're at the point in this part of your cycle. You're at the point where you've surpassed the 10. You're done. You're ready for the next task. You're ready for the next lesson. But there's others that are trying to hold you back for some reason. Just 1 second. I just gotta let my dog in. Oh dear. Sorry about that. But yes, so there's somebody is trying to hold you back. Somebody is, come in. Somebody or something. Maybe it could be your shadow self telling you that you are not ready. You have not learned the lessons. That could be an internal battle there. Okay, but you're looking to move on. You know you're ready. You are not going to be giving in to this self-doubt. Because we also have the Eight of Swords up here, which is, for lack of a better explanation, self-imprisonment mentally. So I'm getting it's coming at that you are going to be picking. You know you're capable. You know you're presented with which way are you going. Which way are you going? Whatever direction that is, it's going to be transformative. There's a It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, not hard. It's going to be difficult. There's the obstacle. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be even. I know there's no devil card here, but I'm also getting the feeling that there could even be moments of temptation to go back. And that could be because because of the level of difficulty this next. So there's gonna have, before there is any type of movement. So you're gonna be able to. I'm getting that you're gonna be able to get so far down this path, and you're gonna be presented with this opportunity to transform. This is where there's temptation. Some kind of temptation is going to try and lure you backwards. Okay. But before you can move on, before you can get up to the, okay, I'm sitting in the chariot, I am on my path, make sure that you've prepared yourself. That could be emotionally, financially. And I am getting material abundance, or material, like make sure you have enough money in your bank account to sustain yourself. Make sure that you have all the all the necessary things that would inadvertently make you fall backwards. Make sure that they are looked after. Make sure, or that they are in a good place. And then you'll have we're not being told much about this path. It seems to me like it's just kind of like, this is card number 1 and this is card number 0. So this is close to the beginning of the major arcana. Okay. This is the very beginning. This is the next card. So I feel like there is, within these few cards, it moves quickly for you to achieve the next portion of the lesson, the next lesson. We're going to get some 1JJ Swiss here. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. Two Wands. Let's pick a path. Feeling that I'm getting here. What more can you tell us about this path? 6 of Wands. So there is a level of confidence that you are on the right path, that you've chosen the right path. I don't think you see them as one path is easier than the other. I think you see them more as one is going to take you one direction and one is going to take you the other. So one might be a circle loop, and maybe you've done that loop already a couple of times, and maybe what this is what this overstay is in this energy. I hope I'm describing that correctly. Overstay. This this death card. Is there any more you can tell us about this death card? The world. Okay, so in order to get to the finish line, you're going to be influenced a lot. Or maybe not even, maybe you will be an influencer. And I mean that you could be like a motivational speaker, you could be a teacher. 9 of Cups. So this is a chance to fill up all your cups. 6 of Swords. So there's your 6. So this is 6 of Swords is moving on and taking your experiences with you. And then we have the Chariot here with the 6 of Swords again. This 6 of Swords for me though is a clear mind. So you're leaving this behind with a clear mind. So this 7 of Pentacles could all, with the 9 of Cups here, this could also mean mend anything in the past that could interrupt what you have, what you are working towards. And then we have the Moon. Wow. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is awesome. Okay. So there's you've picked your path, and it is you're going to get the feeling that it is the right path. This path is going to provide a transformation that is going to be influenced. It's going to be influenced by other outside a combination of internal and external influences are going to create this transformation. And like I said, there is the threat is there that you'll fall back into this overstay. You're looking for the transformation, and so one of these paths is the transformation, and the other one you just keep spinning. So it feels like there's the lessons been learned, and you are now choosing the correct path, or the correct. You're making the correct decisions. It feels like there is a process that is necessary to move forward. So there's like, this is what the conflict is, I think. There's some, I don't want to say you need to be replaced, but whatever this is going to move you through, this is going to be vacated. This could be also a battle of your peers, whether that's social peers or workplace peers. So this Six of Swords here just confirms for me again that this is a movement card. This is a growth card. You might not be moving addresses. You may not be moving jobs. You may only be changing your perspective on something. You may be learning to come out of your shell and assert yourself. This Nine of Cups here, it's like, make sure all your cups are filled. Make sure all your cups are filled. And this Seven of Pentacles is a preparation, harvest preparation card for me. Up here, this is what I find the funniest. So there's an opportunity for a new adventure, a reinvention of yourself, a reinvention of your world around you. Maybe you are changing jobs. Like I said, this is a move. This together is movement, most definitely of some kind. Changing your perspective, and you could even be coming more spiritual, even with this moon card. This to me is mystical. Cancer is a water sign. Pisces here is a water sign. That's Gemini. I'm not sure of Gemini. I think this could be a chance at some, or an opportunity, or a choice of going after your heart's desire. So this had, okay. This has to happen so that you can go through the work, if you will, the work to transform yourself, transform your, not necessarily yourself, but transform maybe even how you communicate things, how you react when something happens, even. But before this transformation, there's got to be preparation. And then once the preparation's in place, or at a level where it needs to be, I think the transformation is just going to start to take hold. And then there's going to be no stopping it. Um, oh, my candle went out. There's going to be no stopping it. It's to go after your dreams, to find what it is that you truly want to do or you truly want to be involved with in order to be healthy within yourself. I think that's what you're looking for. So maybe here you were like a playboy or a playgirl, whatever you call it. And now you're like, no, I want a stable home. I want someone to come home to. I want to be able to count on somebody. It could be that, but it's a dream life, a comfort life, one that doesn't need to be worked at, and not effort. I don't. It doesn't feel like it would be effortless. It feels like there would need to be work, but it's very fluid. It easily changes direction. I feel like you yourself, you are a free spirit. This is what all the movement's about. You're a free spirit, and you are chasing, or you're maybe not chasing, but your idea of happiness is a comfortable home where you share it with somebody, or maybe you share it with somebody, and then there's children as well. Um, yes. So the I don't know if I can say the advice here is just start moving. But what I will say is you're going to come to recognize when your high frequency is recognized by the low frequency and you've overstayed your welcome. This is, you're going to get pushed. You are voluntarily leaving the energy ball. Um, because you know that this is what's happened. This is why the attitudes around you have changed. Okay, can we get some, let's get some can you give us any additional information on the death and the world card here at stepping stone number 1? Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got 3 cards. So we have the Hierophant, the 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so there's I feel like this is like a battle of made or a conflict that keeps coming up. So this transformation, like I said, I feel like you are trying to find or looking for or wanting to understand things that from the past, like different religions or maybe living styles, or this could even be political views. But there's a lot of influence that's coming from all over the place. But the only way that you are going to move up the ladder, so to speak, is if you confront this or you analyze it, because its influences from all the television, news, social media, your friends, your family, your co-workers, all kinds of influence. But there's also, I almost want to say that the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups go together as the influences that you're getting more strongly are the ones that are more spiritual in nature. No? Okay, so can you give us some more information on this Chariot and Six of Swords that is showing up on Stepping Stone number 3, King of Swords. Okay, so strong, there's been a strong attitude, or stubbornness even. Be wary that you don't become rigid. This could be, that I feel like that's a warning. And what about the Fool and the Moon? For me, Spirit, Source, God, this is a follow your heart, follow your dreams. Whether that is love or lifestyle. 5 of Pentacles. So, okay, so this is also, I think, another warning. Don't get caught up in your head. These cups could become depleted. And let's see if we can't get a... I'd like to get one more card, Spirit, Source, God. Is there anything else you would like to share? Anything else that you would like for us to decipher here? Strength. Okay, so that is, you're going to need to be strong. And here is the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. So we've got 8, 8, 8. 888 is an angel number. I'm not sure what it is, what it means, so go ahead and look that up. But I feel like there's you're going to have your level of strength is going to be called upon as you move through this transition. There's the conflict is very, it, you've overstayed over here, but instead of you taking the path to move this way, I feel like the conflict is wanted you to go back into the loop. But I think you recognized the. I wouldn't say it would be like you would do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Exactly the same. I'm saying like the situation may have been different, but the way you reacted was or addressed it was the same type of attitude. But this King of Swords is a warning to not to become. If you become too rigid, you will push people away that could benefit from your wisdom or from your experiences. Okay, so this Five of Pentacles I'm seeing also as a warning that there is with the Fool and the Moon card. So with the Fool and the Moon card, this is this alone is follow your dreams. This is a warning that when you're following your dreams, be sure that they are ones that you choose to sustain and not ones that are fly-by-nights. Or I don't know how else to say that. Like, oh, what do you call that? Like a get-rich-quick scheme. You follow your dreams because you want to be rich, but then they suck you in to spend a whole pile of money for nothing, and you get $1.25 a month on this scheme, right? Or some, there's all different names of them. I can't remember. I don't remember them all, and I'm sure there's more other ones that are similar to it. So that this is be prepared that you could either get sucked in to something, or that what you truly desire could be a burden on your material abundance. So you need to be prepared for that. Okay? So my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. I try to be as authentic as I possibly can with my how I read the card. I try to be as blunt as possible without upsetting the owners of this platform or the regulators of this platform or whatever you want to call it. So this, like I said, this transformation influenced by all kinds of different cultures, different medias, you know, workplace, like co-workers, whatnot. But you, I feel like you are looking for a true path, and I think you've latched onto it. But there, you've got to prepare. You've got to you've got to fill your cups. You've got to fill your cups to take on. It's a bumpy road. It looks to me like it's going to be a bumpy road. Um, but you'll see here um, you call the engine is fixed on moving forward, while the rider is kind of looking back. Maybe I feel like maybe in disbelief that you've finally broken free. So yes, be strong through all of this, and use your discernment when taking in any when taking on new information, anything new. Use your discernment, just like you would use your taste buds on whether or not you like the taste of something. You may like the taste of something, and the guy sitting next to you may not. So that's using your taste buds. So use your discernment, just like another sense, an intuition. Again, my name's Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate you staying this long into the video. It's a long one. I'm trying to keep them shorter, but I do appreciate you staying this long if you have. And if you have, please go ahead and give a like and subscribe past that puff. And subscribe if you enjoy my interpretation of the cards. Namaste.